Good morning. Lisa Fry of My Mystical Life. How the hell are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Obviously, I need to mute my phone. I don't want to have questions to answer. You know, I was thinking about this morning. 21 things. I was thinking about this morning as I was planning next month. And and I was feeling guilty because I hadn't been online. Hey, good morning, everybody. And I've already planned in the next month. All of next month is already planned, all the way through the end. The Phoenix trip. Are you driving, Billy Ann, or are you flying? Because my feelings are hurt with flight fares. I mean, seriously, my feelings are hurt. Anyhow, so I've been looking at this, and I have classes scheduled. We have a book coming out, you guys. It's not done yet, but I'm telling you, it's coming out because I am making it happen. It's been 15 years, 17 years in the making, and it is time. I know flight fares are so insane. I was thinking about driving. I'm thinking about driving to Phoenix. It's ridiculous. Who wants to sit in one of those little seats for 5 hours? Insane in the membrane. Anyhow, so I was thinking about this morning. This is my schedule. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see. It is crammed. It is, and this is next month. I can't even. I have no wiggle room. And what I was thinking was, as I put on my stress away, and I'm not stressed. Don't get me wrong. I'm not stressed. I just have it here, so it smells good. How many of us plan our lives away? Like, in my brain, it's already April. It's already April. And I have to bring myself back to the present and say, okay, slow the hell down because it's not April yet. What are you doing? Crackhound. Oh, that's not you. You're behind me? Okay, good boy. So how many of us plan our life away? Just we're living one event next to another, right after another. Good morning, Angel. One event after another. And we just kind of plug on that way and go, okay, breathing to the next event. Breathing to the next event. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not miserable and I'm not overworked and all those things. But I just am watching time go by according to what I've on my schedule. And instead of events that are, the experiences. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Sandy, Nia, Billy Ann, Rose. Good morning. So I'm encouraging myself to find a little bit more joy. Oh my gosh, my mornings are scheduled so tight. I can't even go clean the barn. Like, the barn needs cleaned. We have a big event coming up in April, right? And I can't change the date of it. It's the solar eclipse. I can't change that date. So we're opening up our pasture and our front up here so that people that need a place to camp for the solar eclipse that want to come into town can come in, right? Don't bring that into the house. So trying to find the time in the schedule I'm not just talking about myself, I'm talking about all of us, right? To do the things that we need to do. We book doctor's appointments, we book uh, everything that we need to do in our day. So find the time in your day to take a hot minute and relax. I am up to 8 minutes. This sounds weird for a lot of people because you think that psychic mediums are going to always meditate and they're always going to be, it's not me. If you've met me, my brain is like zoom, 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 zoom. So I am meditating 8 minutes a day right now. 8 minutes a day. And the only reason I'm doing it is because I'm forced to. Because I have a deformity in my neck, so I have to lay on this block, and I've put that off for a year. I didn't make time for myself for a year. And if I'm truthful, really truthful, it's been about 10 that I've known that I needed to work on this, and I'm to the point now where I have issues because of it. So now I have to take care of it. So now here I am forced to add time to my day. Now, is it a benefit that I get to meditate during this time? Absolutely. Absolutely. But we have to learn to make time for ourselves. How many of us do this? I think we should start a challenge in the membership on this. Like, how much time did you make for yourself today? It's important. And I know there's many of us right now on the feed that I can see right now that have challenges, right? We have some challenges making time for ourselves because we're caring for other people. We're taking care of other people. And the best way to do this is to make it the easiest thing you can do. And I'm going to tell you how I made it so easy for myself to put in this 8 minutes. And it's 8 minutes. I'm working up to 15 minutes a day. Who wants to get on the floor every day to lay on this neck block, right? Because there's dog hair. And I have a little robot thing, but he doesn't always get all the dog hair, and I don't want to lay in the dog hair, and it's weird. I'm vacuuming every day is not my shtick, okay? So I put a massage bed in my bedroom. I have a massage bed. So now it's super easy. I see my block. I have to walk by it, and I go, okay, get up, take a shower, lay on my block, do my stuff on the internet, feed the horses. This is my new schedule. That's why you're seeing all of the advertisements in the morning saying, hey, this class is tonight, this class is out, this is what's going on at the shop. We'll be advertising herbs at the shop daily now. We have so many bulk herbs at the shop right now. If we don't have 60 different we have 48 different kinds of bulk herbs in the shop right now. Everything from ginkgo to cinnamon chips. Nia loves making time for herself. It is important. And here's the other thing. When you're in your spiritual journey, it's super important. Good morning, Lisa Phillips. It's super important because when you get on your spiritual journey, a lot of us go into taking care of other people mode. Who's done that? Like, how can I help the world with what goes on here? Good morning, Sherry Ann. How can I help everybody else with what goes on in our universe, right? Good morning, Tanya Lee. How are you this morning? I missed your class last night. Classes being on Kajabi has helped me cut some time for myself and my friends. Allie Rosebach, Allie Barnett, how are you this morning? How is Rosie? You watch classes while you fold the elders' laundry. I get you. Glenna, good morning. Good morning. So Philippa, good morning. Janet Esham, good morning. So good morning, Brad. But yeah, taking time for yourself. It's important. It is so important. Allie, you want to go on a road trip with me to Phoenix? Seriously, a heart attack here. Rachel, good morning. Newbie from Scotland. I am pulling a card. I just was doing a little self-observation this morning on how we neglect ourselves. She made it through surgery. She did go to surgery. I'm glad. I'm glad. I know she's a heart horse of yours. I know she's a heart horse. So big deal. It's a big deal. Allie Barnett, her horse went through colic surgery. And for a horse, it's a big thing. This is a big, big thing. So she's in recovery. Lisa Phillips still can't get Kajabi to work. Is it on your phone or is it on the computer, Lisa? I was thinking about that too, Billy Ann, flying somewhere closer and driving from there. I wasn't going to drive. I wasn't going to rent a car because the hotel I got is like right downtown within a block of the thingy. You're on the phone. You're riding off the My Mystical Life family energy today and vampire today. Love y'all. Trying to think what I have going on tomorrow. I had the weirdest thing happen. WTOL in Toledo, and some people that are local will know who this is. WTOL in Toledo called me or messaged me and said, "Hey, can I interview?" And I went, "Why?" Why? So on Monday, I have an interview with WTOL to talk about the solar eclipse and pagan traditions with it. So here we go. I did say yes. Hey, yeah, I'm going to say yeah. I'm trying to think of when I can get out to see you. I can't do it tomorrow because I have spoon bending class. Spoon bending at the shop tomorrow. And Saturday, this is where I was talking this morning, you guys, about scheduling your life away. Saturday, I have a vet appointment, and then we have intuitive talk that night. And then Sunday, I have the farrier coming out. And then Monday, I have this. And Tuesday, I work all day. So I'm trying to find a time. Hello from California, to get out there because I would love to stand there and do some energy work on your mirror with you. But I guess I'll have to do it remotely. Anyways, let's pull a card. No, don't say that. Welcome from Tasmania, Australia. Okay. So let's see. Let's find some fluffy cards this morning. I feel the drum. I feel the drum beat. So I was watching, I was setting up. Yes, you're right, Heather. There's a lot of people looking for something to believe in. Not that we want to be that thing, right? Because I was thinking about how to approach this interview. She's looking for a Wiccan perspective of this, and I can give her the Wiccan perspective, but I myself am not a Wiccan. I consider myself pagan only in the effect that I believe in all paths. All paths. Oh, thank you, Tanya. She pulled out my deck. I need to get more made. I have some tweaks I want to do to it, some borders and things like that. But I feel like it's a really empowering deck. Okay, so I was putting together Sylvia's class from last night, and watching her create sacred space for her class was beautiful. It was amazing to watch. And she was drumming, and I just kind of sat there and I was like, okay, you got to get going, Lisa. You got to get going. You haven't been online in a week. You got to get going. You got to get away from the drumming. But it was really, really incredible. It was incredible. Oh, thank you, Heather. Okay, so we're going to pull from the Nature Spirit because I feel the drum beat this morning. I really do. Maybe I'll do some drumming this afternoon. Yeah, I'm doing the replay will start going up. It'll of course be up in the platinum silver first, just because that's the level I start with. Why do I not own this deck? Oh my gosh. Here, I'll show you the deck. I actually have two of them here. I have the smaller version and I have the larger version. So if you have version 1, the Central Ohio Pagan Alliance. Oh man, that one. I've heard of them, but I've not joined them. Here is the first card that just kind of popped out of the deck. It is called Grateful. Be grateful for the miracles in your life, for they are many. And this I love this card simply because it says you have grace. You have beautiful things around you, but you are not paying attention, and they're there. They're there. There's a lot of people that just overlook the little blessings that they have, whether it be one of their, and this is a silly thing, right? It's not a silly thing because we really do appreciate them. It could be our pet. That's a blessing for us. We were gifted by the universe that particular animal. And that is the one for us, right? So there's different ways we have little blessings here. I'm going to take that feeling, run down the sand. So, yeah, right? Did anybody else have a really funky night's sleep? Or was it just me? Because I mean to tell you, my sleep last night was interrupted and talkative, and there was just so much going on behind the scenes that I could not rest. I could not rest. And I woke up at like midnight, and then 2:21, and then 4:45, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what in the world? What in the world? Okay, so let's be grateful for the little things we have, like our mirror made it through surgery, and all of those things. Crazy. It's horrible. Last night's sleep was absolutely horrible. It felt like I was having conference calls all night long. And then the same thing, I had the same thing the night before as well. But I don't know. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let's see. Let's pull a card for somebody. I already see somebody I have to pull a card for. But I'll start with her. And can I get a whoop whoop in the room? So I know who's here. If you are hiding in the backgrounds, please at least do this so we know. Hey, Julie. So that we know you're here. Hi, Haley. I see Grandma got to see the baby. So that is awesome. Okay. Oh. I know who this is for. If you find a cheaper place to fly into, Billy Ann, you let me know. Because my layover goes to Chicago. Some of them do. Some of them go to Cleveland. Some of them go to Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm like, what in the actual hell? This is ridiculous. And the prices are insane. Did you already buy your conference ticket? Lord love duck. Stop. I mean, I'm going. I have different reasons for going. First of all, I like Phoenix. I thought about, and if you look at the flights though, Billy Ann, if you go a day earlier, the flights are like half. I thought about going a day earlier and just paying for the hotel room. It'd be like fun. Hey, I'll meet you out there a day or two earlier. We can go 2 days earlier, and the flight tickets are like $300. I was like, I'll go out a couple days earlier. I don't care. Okay. This card right here. Oh, I smell amazing. I would do it. If I just didn't want to go out there and be by myself. I mean, I don't mind traveling by myself, but it's not my favorite thing to do. What about the Grand Canyon? We're only a little bit away from Sedona. I'm just saying. We go 2 days earlier, we go to Sedona. Want to meet me in Sedona? This is, this could turn into a thing, Billy Ann. My husband would be so pissed. He'd be so pissed. Oh, but he'll be okay. He'll make it. I guarantee it. Where did that go? Oh, here we are. Okay. Okay. Hey, we'll talk after this. La. Oh, I gotta work on this. Hold on. Oh, I gotta work on this. La. Ma. Oh. Ma. Oh. Okay. Got it. La. Oh. Okay. This is for Tanya Lee. Okay. Is that a troll? Do we have a troll? No. Okay. Tanya, are you here? Tanya, can you hear me? New to Defiance and glad I'm finding the mystical community. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. I remember you coming in. Okay. Hey. Good morning, Donna. Tanya Lee, are you still here? Oh, look at the manta ray. La ama oh ma oh. Hey, hey, hey. Huh? Tanya. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Sandy. Sandy, you have my heart, honey. I'm watching your feed, and you absolutely have my heart. Sandy suffered a major loss in her family. If everybody could send her some absolute wonderful love. I have the right swing, Sandy. Yeah. Okay, I don't see Tanya. Tanya left. You're the cardiologist getting a stress test. Well, keep it calm. Keep it calm. I will. She has no answers, but they will come. My heart breaks for you. I just can't even. There's a lot of things going on. So Mel says her dad was diagnosed with cancer yesterday. Our mother-in-law's boyfriend, they've been together now for 10, 12 years. They're taking his kidney. They found a huge tumor in his kidney, and now they've found spots in his lungs. There's lots of things going on right now that I have no explanation for. None. If Tanya Lee comes back in, we'll give her card. But since she's not here, let's do it again. Sent a gold chain and several pennies. Makes my head hurt already. Just thinking about it. It does. I'm surprised she hasn't sat on the bed so far for you. Like sat on the bed, moved the bed for you. That happens quite often after someone passes. Rachel Hutchinson, are you still here? Rachel Hutchinson. Your dad is lungs. There's something going on right now. There's a lot of people that are making decisions. They're like on the precipice. They're making decisions. Christine Emerson, how are you? Hey. Okay. Can I get another whoop whoop? Because I think my people have left. Strangest medically ever. I'm watching a lot of strange things happen medically. Absolutely. Oh. Hutchinson. Jody Keller, I am telling you, your story has blown my hair back this year. So Jody, can I tell it? May I tell it, Jody? I don't know the whole story. I just have been watching some of it. Okay. I've been watching some of it. So, and I think it's important that people know this. Okay. I don't know all of it. All right. And she can fill in whatever she wants to fill in. I do know that I was alive back when Fen became a thing, right? Rachel Hutchinson, I will get your reading. I have it right here. I just want to do this real quick. Your mother had a tumor in her kidney and spots in her lungs. Oh, gosh, Chris. Man, I'm so sorry. Chris just lost his mother. Hi, Chris. How are you? So I was alive to watch the Fen thing, right? Fen was this major weight loss thing that people did. The doctors prescribed it. And what happened within a year was the people that were taking, a majority of people that were taking Fen, their heart, lungs, kidneys, everything were damaged. They needed multiple organ replacements. How many people do you think actually got multiple organ replacement? A lot of people died from Fen. And so I was thinking, because I'm overweight, I'm at that age now where you can look at food and food jumps on you. I swear to God, it's horrible. For women, I don't know if it's the same for men, but it's horrible for women because we hit that hormonal thing, blah, 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 whatever. And I'm thinking, oh my God, something's got to change here. Something's got to change. So I was thinking about taking the Manjaro, which is the cyclomenitude, right? Tide or whatever. And I'm on the fence because my guides are like, please don't do this. Please don't do this. And I'm looking at my guides going, look, asses. No, don't talk to your guides that way. They get really cranky. No, they don't. They don't care. But I'm like, I have to make change. And I'm out. I move all the time. I'm always doing something. I can work circles around our kids. Okay. And I believe I can. Maybe not Glenn, because he walks 10 miles a day. But anyways, so I'm thinking, I'm going to take this, and this is going to create change. And I know people take it and it's just fine. I know people take it, it's just fine, and they've lost weight and they're very healthy and they're wonderful about it. But Jody Keller was my don't do it. Jody started taking this, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Jody. Jody started taking this and now has adrenaline crises, right? I'm trying to think of what exactly is going on. I know that she is going through major medical crisis, in and out of the hospital, and it has changed her life. Absolutely changed her life, and not for the better. And I stand back here and I watch and I go, how many people is this happening to that they're not talking about? High cortisol levels, aka stress, will make everything difficult to lose weight. Christine Emerson, I know you're so busy. I'd love to talk to you and maybe do a thing online with you on what causes the weight to stick around and what we can do herbally to affect change. Because, I mean, adrenal efficiency, because, whatever, right? I'd love to set that up. I'd love to. Not just for me, but for, have you heard of the med beds? I have heard of the med beds. Yes, I have. We have a bed coming to, it's not a med bed, but we have a vibrational acoustic bed coming to the shop. It's supposed to be here by the end of the month. I'm not holding to that, but I think it'll be here pretty quickly. It was made for, and now Donna Culverhouse. Now see, there's two sides to this. Donna Culverhouse has used it successfully. She says it was made for diabetics. I was insulin resistant. I was out in Ozempic, and it was working for me. I think doctors are too quick to give it for weight loss, and it will mess up metabolic stuff with people who don't have insulin and blood sugar issues. Absolutely agree. Ozempic messed up my pituitary glands and adrenal glands and probably thyroid. I no longer produce cortisol naturally. I was only on it for 5.5 months. Now that's Jody Keller, and Donna Culverhouse is giving the information on it being for insulin resistance. And she's totally right. But they are popping it out there for just everybody now. And it's terrifying. It's terrifying. I'm not the best few months. Stress levels over. Everything is, it is. Something as simple as your blood type can be an indicator of what direction you should focus on. Yeah. There's so many things you can do to lose weight that I have a hard time. I squirrel on it. I'm like, oh, no, I'm going to do this today. You can't do keto one day and Noom the next day and expect change. And that's my problem. You lost 95 pounds in 5 months, but you wouldn't do it again, I bet. Right? Blood type diet. I've heard that, but I don't know what blood type is. And I don't want to give anybody my blood. I mean, I will, but I like it where it is. I'm terribly needle phobic. Okay. All right. Rachel Hutchinson. So I want to talk about, gotcha. Yeah. Wow, that's good though, Donna. Cutting out sugar. Yeah, it's a big sugar. Sugar is it's an addictive thing, man. I know a lot of people are taking it and it's fine, but it's also causing a lot of problems too. Rachel Hutchinson, I want to talk about things you have going on in the background that are not quite as they seem. They're not exactly where people, not everybody's working for you. Katrina, I know I have a message from you. And I have to message. Okay, let's see. I don't eat carbs, no processed foods. Yeah, that's a big deal, right? I originally went to have a bariatric sleeve to lose weight. Come to find out I have several polyps in my stomach. I ended up, oh, wow. Yeah, important. Good thing you went to check that out. I've been thinking about the sleeve, but I'm, once again, horrified of needles, but willing to create change. Okay. Yes, sugar is one of the most addictive things out there. Back to Rachel. Stay on track, Lisa. Right here. Here I am. Okay. I think there's some things going on in the background for you that are not exactly what you think they are, or people aren't always working in your best interests. So don't lay trust at people's door and just be like, I know you've got me. For those people that you have incorporated into your life long term, and you know their soul, that's a different story. But for just general, the general, have a good afternoons, Chris. Sending you love and light, man. Just a general person walking down the street, don't trust everybody, okay? Your guides say there's the trickster out there. That's the coyote, right? Freaking gnats. The coyote. Pay attention to these little things. That's a big can of worms to open this morning. I know. That's what we do though, right? Because there's some things coming your way that are going to open up for you in this huge, huge manner. And you're going to start to see things around you much more clearly because you were able to look into the depths and see that not everybody is there for your best benefit, right? Not everybody, but you would think that that would be a bad thing, right? That everybody goes, that you can look and see somebody and see that they're tricky, that they're not there for you. But what it does is it opens your eyes and helps you see that not everybody needs to be your perfect thing. Not everybody needs to be your puzzle piece. They don't. Because the people that are the ones that teach us are the ones that cause disease. They're the ones that cause us to be uncomfortable. They're ones to cause us to see that not everybody is to be trusted. So we start to learn. That's how we learn. Look, bug. It's not a fairy. It's a bug. I haven't had fairies in the room since Oklahoma. Remember all the fairies they used? They just was the weirdest thing. I honestly tell you, I would, anyways, keep right here. So I really think you have some major lessons coming that are going to teach you how to see things more clearly. And there's Dana. Hi, Dana. So you're going to be seeing things more clearly, and that's awesome. That's awesome. Don't worry about the lesson. We have lessons all the time. Don't stub your toe, right? That's a lesson. Don't pick your foot a little higher. That's a lesson. Because you're coming into this new phase of your life that you're going to be the wounded healer. This is that point in life where you go, do I let things go or do I hold on to them? And that's also part of your lesson. Do you walk around with wounds, right? Or are you going to let them go and be just the healer? It's a decision for you. It's a decision. And I know I'm probably reading these cards differently than anybody else you'll ever see read these cards, whatever. That's the way we are supposed to do this, right? Because you are adaptable. I think you're going to let go of some of the past hurts that you've had. It's time to let go and clear some of those out and just walk forward as a healer. And that doesn't mean you have to walk around going, Om, and laying on hands and you are healed. Oh my God, do you guys remember that? You are healed. Back in the 80s or 90s, or it was 80s. It was absolutely the 80s. Hey, Vicky McHale. But you are at that precipice. You get to decide, how are you going to work forward? How are you going to step forward? Are you going to be flexible and be that person that lets everything just slide off of them because holding on to it is not in your best interest? Other people's problems are other people's problems. And I know that sounds cold. I know it sounds like, well, if you're not helping other people through their stuff, then you're not helping take care of the fellow man. You know what? They're learning their lessons just like we're learning our lessons. And if you're running interference for them, you see these helicopter parents, and you know that those kids aren't learning things because they have helicopter parents, right? Same thing. You have to fall down and scrape your knee every once in a while. Let somebody else do that too. Thank you, Carol. It came with me. Not really. I built it. So you have to let other people make their mistakes. And if it's something that they stumble over, that's okay. You don't have to be their savior. We are not. And this is so important. This is so important. When you started a spiritual journey, it does not mean that you are a savior. I'm gonna kill this little bug. See, I'm not his savior. But it does not mean you're the world's savior. It doesn't. It means you are creating change within your own network of people, in your own soul group, in your own soul energy. That's where the change is. You're not here to change the trajectory of the planet. We can work together to create change, but there isn't going to be one individual person that's going to go out there and make everything and change everybody's mind. It takes a movement. It takes a village to do that. So find your village and start change that way. Oh, look, we have a troll. How exciting. Troll gone. There we go. Troll is gone. Anyways, teaching, not preaching. It is important. It is important. But I think you're at the precipice of trying to decide, are you going to let other people's shit bother you? Or are you going to walk forward into their pain? Or are you going to take care of yourself energetically and figure out the minutia that is your soul? Is the combination of your soul and your brain and your body and your connections. It's important. It is important. I don't even know what the hell I just said. It just went on. I'm going to kill this now, though. I am not his savior, and I can tell you that right now. Okay. Put my mana cards away. Troll be gone. Make a room spray called Troll be gone. So, speaking of room spray, I know it's a weird way to segue. We have that cruise coming up in December, right? So I know that there are quite a few people, which I think is so flippin' exciting, that have already signed up for the cruise. Hold on, let me get the link for the cruise. This is the link for the cruise. A $250 deposit will secure your room on the cruise. There's actually a limited number of cruise spots available. So we are going to be cruising December 8th. We are going to have a hell of a good time. It is called Spirit Heart Cruises. It is a whole spiritual conference floating on the sea. So it is going to be a lot of fun. I am very blessed and honored to be this featured speaker on the cruise. And we get our own little My Mystical Life area kind of thing as well. So we'll be able to just sit and commune, and that's what we like to do anyways, right? Once a year we try to get together. But the Troll Be Gone spray, I actually will have gift bags for everybody on the cruise. So it's important that if you join the cruise, you let me know so I can make sure I have a gift bag ready for you. And I think we were talking about, a friend of mine were talking about how many people have been in the cruise ship room before us. And I'm like, we need spray. We can't light sage. So everybody will be getting room spray. Bitch Be Gone spray for your cruise room. We'll be going to the Tullum Ruins and another ruin, I think, on Cozumel, and it's a 7-day cruise. It's going to be an absolute blast, and you can make payments on it. You're going to have to let the universe knows you want to go. The universe knows you're going, Donna. That's all there is to it. Donna's going. There'll be a party over here. Last time you did this, you brought on the plague, and now this year we're being overrun by cicadas. Please, Sage. Hey, I did not bring on the plague. The plague started on its own, okay? Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Okay, moving on. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? And could you please share to a group? That would be, so you say, it would be, hey, you know what? I don't think we were meant to be in Savannah or Salem on Halloween Eve. I don't think we were meant to be there that day. We'll have to plan Salem in I don't know, June or something different. I don't want to go to Salem in October after looking at stuff. That didn't look fun. Anyhow, good morning. Good morning. Okay, the people you see in the comments, please let us know if you're new. Good morning, Adam. Let us know if you are new. The people in the comments are part of the My Mystical Life membership. A lot of them are. And if you are interested in psychic development, that is where you can go. We are super affordable. We start at $11.11 a month. And there are over 250 classes already recorded in the membership. And then we do up to 15 classes each month live on Zoom. So you can choose which teachers you want to go to, or you can go to all of them. Doesn't matter. We also have different levels. So you can choose if you want membership, blah, 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 all that. Go check it out. Just go check it out. Easier for me to say that. I think I changed the link to that membership. I think I did. Okay, moving on. Ta-da! Okay. Boop, boop, ba-doo-doo. Let's go with Barbara Segal. Barbara, sorry, I have to pull out tarot cards for you. Hold on. Boop, boop, ba-doo-doo. Good morning, Shelly. How are you today? Good morning. Ania. Lynn Palmer, good morning. Good morning, Diana. Oh, wait. Hold on. What does that say? Brad says, oh my God, someone legit just sent me an instant message at work that said, it wasn't me at the exact same time you said it. Wasn't me. Nope, Barbara, you're fine. I pull on whoever my guides tell me needs a message. So you must have needed a message today. And top of the morning to you, Matthew. Hi, everybody. Oh, no, don't fight a nasty bug. No, we have spoon bending tomorrow night. You don't want to miss that. Margaritas and spoon bending at the shop tomorrow evening, you guys, starting at 5:30. That's in case the spoon doesn't bend. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Lord, love a duck. Okay, so let's go with Barbara Segal. It is just a matter of your guides wanting you to know something. And when there's a difference between oracle cards and tarot cards. Oracle cards, you're down on herbal tea like crazy. Tarot cards are like the clothesline. They will tell you exactly what you need to hear. Oracle cards tell you in a fluffy way. I bought cheap spoons to spend, and they only able to bend, and then only. Did you really, Vicky? You bent your expensive spoons? Don't do that. Okay, Barbara. Oh, Barbara. Barbara. No. Barbara, you don't give yourself enough credit. Did you really? Don't bend your good spoons. You only bend the crappy spoons. Don't do that. That would piss me off. Barbara, you're not giving yourself enough credit. Good morning, Apexa. Good morning. You are kind of stepping away from some of the things that could be causing you great joy in life. It's kind of like, don't look over here, look over there. Have a good afternoon, Donna. Don't look over there. Don't be happy. Don't revolve in that. I'm cute, not smart. Funny, Vicky. Don't be over there. Come over here. Come over here. It's almost like you and this is a thing. People, we do sometimes not feel as if we are entitled or if we deserve to have ultimate happiness, right? And where does ultimate happiness start? Right here. Right here. We have to appreciate ourselves. We have to have, how's your self-talk? Like when you're talking to yourself in your head, are you being nice to yourself? Or are you saying, oh man, I wish I'd done this different. I wish I weighed 10 pounds less. I wish I was smarter. I wish I had a better job. I wish I did this. How are you talking to yourself? Right? So make sure you're paying attention to that. And I think that you get distracted. I don't know. Are you ADD? ADHD? I feel like you get distracted by the shiny penny here and there, and you get kind of taken off track. You get taken off track, and you have to keep coming back. We call that a squirrel moment here. That is common. It's normal. It is one of those things that we have to stay. You'll see me go, I have to stay right here. I have to keep it between lines, because I'll start like just going over here and like, then I'm gone. 20 minutes later, I come back up for air, and everybody's going, oh, Jesus, Lisa did it again. And it's okay. So kind of pay attention. They're saying you're not paying attention. You're being distracted by all these other things. Pay attention to who you are. And I actually kind of think it might be somebody that you look at other people and go, huh, I think that would be amazing to be that person. It's amazing to be this person. So feel that way for yourself. It's amazing to be you, because here's what they say. There's so much mystery to who you are. There's so much beauty to who you are that other people have so many things they could be learning off of you, as long as you feel your own worth. You have to feel your own worth. And to have somebody else maybe put you down and say, you are not worth this, you are not worth that, is, of course, defeating the purpose of trying to feel better when you're listening to somebody else too. And that somebody else also can be in your brain. You like yourself pretty well? I'm going to go with I'll go with that then. You're pretty confident. Awesome. Awesome. I feel like you miss opportunities though. I feel like you miss opportunities that are presented to you, as if maybe they're not, you don't feel like they're in your wheelhouse, or if there are things that you could be doing that you don't have the capacity to be doing. I think that there's something going on that you just have not stepped into, and it's robbing you of a lot of happiness. I think there's something going on. And if it's not showing itself right now, just watch for it, because just watch for it and see what presents itself. That's good. She says, I rarely say no to opportunity. Good. Watch for something to come up. And don't doubt yourself. The tarot cards, this is what I say about the cards. The cards don't lie. It's just a message that I'm relaying. And if it doesn't mean anything to you now, that's perfectly fine. Just watch for it to happen. Watch for it to unfold. Yep. I'm just a conduit. So I hope it presents itself where you can go, okay, I understand now. What are you guys doing over here? Not enjoying happiness can be a result of feeling that you're worrying about whatever issue is at hand. You must not care about it. Like, we aren't allowed to be happy if there's a problem issue to attend to. You're buying a car. Awesome. I hope it's like a cool car. You guys are having this long chat over here, and I'm trying to, that's the only thing you're stressed out about. So can I ask, do you ever catch phantom smells? Barbara Segal, do you ever catch phantom smells? Like you smell something that is not, like there's no reason for it? Because I think that there's somebody trying to get your attention. It's just a, as I was like, okay, is anything else she needs to know? And they're just giving me the, I know I can't explain it. I can't explain it is intuitive, and a lot of intuitives are in the feed. It's almost like a pull this way of a scent, and they're like, So pay attention to phantom smells, and the first person that comes to mind when you have that phantom smell is the person that should be getting your attention. Pay attention to what's going on at that moment. I'm not going to pull that card. Okay. All right, moving on. I saw, Tammy, that you have some, I saw you asking for a friend kind of thing. And I hope everything is well. I saw it online. I pay attention to what's going online. I very rarely comment. Very rarely comment. Good morning, my husband. Is it strange to be a man and be an empath? Absolutely not, James. Absolutely not. Everybody has a clair, right? Everybody has clairs. We're all psychics. We all have this a gift, and being an empath is a gift. Unfortunately, it's the hardest one, I believe, to navigate because we have to learn to differentiate between ours and somebody else's, right? But men, equally as women, across the planet, empaths. My husband's an empath. We have a different perspective on life, right? We get to go through our shit and somebody else's too. So you have to learn to differentiate and allow yours to be yours and theirs to be theirs, and be able to have this inner pendulum that says mine, theirs, and figure out how to work it. Absolutely. That's absolutely. So if you are in the membership, you guys, if you're in the My Mystical Life Psychic Development membership, I am in the process of changing things within there and putting things into categories. So I think I started in the silver level. You'll notice that things are shifting and adjusting. If you go out and good morning, Renee Hess. If you're looking, good morning, Renee Shellum. Good morning. How are you? You'll notice that classes are going into segments. So like the foundations that you want to know, the grounding, centering, protecting, all those things those classes are going to be in the foundations of spiritual work. Then we put all the alien stuff in the aliens, in the aliens tab, ancient places, ancient civilizations in the ancient civilizations tabs, star work over here, so there's just a bunch of different categories that are popping up. Everything within there is kind of changing. I had asked a couple weeks ago what would make the membership more navigatable, and people had said, please put things into categories instead of 250 class lists that people have to navigate through to find their space. I love that you have an alien tab. Me too. Your link is stating error and not letting me join. Okay, then I would suggest taking off the membership part of it and just going to mymysticallife.com. I'll figure out what's going on with that in a minute. In fact, let me see if I can figure it out now. Why isn't it working? Membership. No, it should work. Oh, that's why. My bad. As I said, I've been changing things within the website and creating new areas and things like that. So I did exactly that and didn't change navigation, because why would I want to do that? Watch. This is how. No, it should do that. Paste, save. It should do it. But if you're having problems, go to just mymysticallife.com. Ta-da! And it'll work. And just go to the top. It says membership. You did a few months ago, you did some automatic writing. So isn't that cool? We need to do a class on automatic writing. I don't know that we have one in the membership. Yeah, just go to www.mymysticallife.com and hit membership tab at the top. We have a lot of fun. We do have a lot of fun. The people off on the side here, they're just a testament to a wonderful community. It started off as something totally different. It started off, Sam and I were teaching 4 classes a month, and it turned into a broad, expansive teachers that you have access to. And we don't have automatic writing. Let's do a class on automatic writing. Look at me. Earlier, I was talking about don't schedule your life away. Here, let me schedule that. I'll put that on the books for one of my Monday classes. But now we have all of these incredible teachers that come on, so you don't have to just look at me all the time. Automatic writing. That'll be March's class. That'll be fun. So I think that'd be fun. Okay. We talked about it, but never did it. I'm doing better at having my schedule in front of me. I have to. I'm trying to navigate my dad's doctor's appointments and stuff too. So it'll be fun. I was just thinking today, Meredith, I was thinking about getting on at the beginning of each week just to recap what we have coming up for the week within the membership and all of the stuff. And we could do a community chat each week. But my problem with that is I have a lot of traveling coming up, and I'm going to need someone to cover if I'm traveling on a Monday. I'm going to need someone to cover that says, hey, let's get on and do a chat, talk about the schedule for the week, what we have going on, and all those good things. And I need something else too, but that's okay. Anyhow, there we go. Let's do a whoop whoop. Let's pull another card. Grand Rising. I'm going to try and hook up the camera for tomorrow evening's spoon bending class. So I'm hoping to be able to broadcast that online as well so that you guys can see it within the membership as well. I have to figure out. Crystal Rock Shop in Lombard. I referred someone to you. Crystal Rock Shop in Lombard, Illinois. Write it down. So I'm setting everything up. Okay. So that I have a process that if I have to be gone for a week, that I can hand my processes over to somebody and be like, hey, I actually know who that person will be because she owns the store. She'll reach out to you. Awesome, Christine. That's awesome. Thank you. Katrina, I'm going to be expanding myself through social media. I've got messages about going and getting asked to share my life story. That's awesome. Public speaking would be great for you. Absolutely. Okay. It's a high energy today. You guys notice that? Okay. All right, fine. This is for Wolfpack, who's also Adam. This little gnat of mine. This little gnat of mine. We've got a bigger order in for Angel. No worries. Oh. Angel. That just confused Cece. This little gnat of mine. I swear I'm just fostering it until it becomes something larger. We had 2 times the flares in the past 12 hours. Be gentle with yourself and others. Stay hydrated. Maybe that's where the sleep issue comes in. My goodness, we've been talking about, we were talking earlier about the lack of sleep and how sleep was just traumatic. That's how I felt like my sleep was last night and the night before. Traumatic. Adam, I have a card for you. Aww. It is all about your support system. It is all about, how you two take care of each other. It is all about that. And there's also something they want. This is interesting. I was supposed to only pull up 1 card, but it's also about, this is the shit or get off the pot card, right? Make the decision and move forward. Make the decision and move forward. You can't stay where you're at. There has to be change. And there's mystery, but it's also beautiful. There's mystery behind it, but it's also beautiful. You can't not see how pretty it is. I love the shit or get off the pot card. I think, did you wake up feeling like a pool was created in some places? Because that's what I did. I could not cool off last night, and it's not night sweats. I don't do night sweats. I opted out of most of the menopausal stuff. I swear I checked the box someplace that says I don't want to do that. So there's a lot of things I don't do with, I hope that helps, Adam, with the whole perimenopausal thing. I just don't do it. I don't like it. I don't believe in it. but I know it's there. But I just woke up feeling like I could step, my husband, I love him, get off the bed and step into a hole. Like a bottomless pit. That's what I felt like I could have done this morning. And I set my alarm for 7:00. And when Sam went to go to work, I thought I should stay up, but I couldn't. There's just no way I could, because I was so exhausted. And that's been a couple nights now. I'm tired. I hit the ground running. I don't feel like I stopped throughout the course of the day. I was thinking about this yesterday as I walked to the shop, and my lunch sat there for 2 hours as I decided, herbs are here, let's put them in. It's done. I was like, oh my God, your housemate is going through the change, and as empathy I am now, I get hot flashes and cramps. Oh, sorry, Renee. I am lightheaded and wonky. Yeah, the X class is, I don't know anything about the solar flares. We should have someone do a class on solar flares. Let me write that down. We should have someone in the group that knows about solar flares do a class on solar flares. I don't want to investigate it and then do a class. I want somebody that knows about it. Get on there and do it, right? Okay. But it did. It felt like I could drop off into this pit, and I thought, holy crap, what is going on? You teaser. I wasn't expecting a round two, right? Maybe I need to ground myself. I do. I've been doing that in the morning when I'm doing my meditation now, when I'm working on my neck. And this morning, I laid there this morning, and I did something a little bit different. And as I was laying there, I just decided, for whatever weird reason, to feel my skin. Like, just lay there and feel the air on my skin and just experience being in the body, right? And just lay there and do that. And it was just an interesting experience for me, because I don't slow down a lot. And I was laying there going, huh. And nothing hurt, which was great too. Oh, we will be expecting some northern lights in your area from the solar flares. Oh, that's awesome. I don't think it's menopause or premenopause. I was in a lucid sleep. I kept waking up, remembering things, telling myself something. I was sleeping with a pen in my hand tonight. So husband of mine that's on here, was I talking in my sleep last night? Because I feel like I was having full-blown lucid dreams, sleep, conference calls all night long. Are you looking forward to the solar eclipse? That's the day my daughter is getting married. Yes, looking forward to the solar eclipse. We have a lot of fun things going on. But I think we're just excited about the event. Right? Okay, finally working lately. Facebook pulls up the lives, but I need to go and out before the comment bar and comments finally came up. Weird. Thought maybe it was in Facebook jail or something. No, but once I get that mask on, I'm out. Oh, thank you for reminding me about that. I need to order you a mask. I need to find a mask for you. Okay. You're going to start a chain of, hey, watch me sleep on Alexa tonight. You did that and broke a pen. So here's funny. I was not talking in my sleep. I was, because when I lay down, sometimes I ask for spirit to come across and give me messages. Now you have to be careful doing this, because if you do this, you could get that full night of sleep of restless sleep, right? So you kind of have to give them hours of operation. Just need to go pick them up. Tell me where, Fry, and I'll pick them up, because that thing is loud. You're not sleeping good. Tell me where to pick it up. So it's you have to give them hours of operation that you want these messages. And I always tell them right before I wake up in the morning, because if you say, Spirit, give it to me, man, give me message, they will give you message all night long, and you wake up feeling like this, right? So normally I ask for it right before I wake up in the morning. But before I did that, I would get messages all night long. So I would take and have a little digital recorder next to my bed. And I would hit the record button in the middle of the night because I knew I had an important message, right? And it would sound very much like this. Spirit. And I go, the hell is that? The recorder doesn't work as well. It just doesn't. For me as well, I do not enunciate at 2 a.m. Anywho, it's horrible. It's funny though. Anyhow, okay. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? This is a snap. Can I get a whoop whoop? So class this week. We're doing spoon bending tomorrow night. I will try to get that live so you guys can watch. I need to get a setup where I can absolutely have a camera. So all I have to do is turn it on. And we do not have that set up in the shop, but I do need to because we need to be able to. Oh, shoot. I missed the neuter appointment. I got to call and get that done. Okay. What? Oh, the new one out that doesn't need the mask. I have a problem with them like inserting something in Sam though no. Oh no. This is for Renee Hess. Love who you are. Are you having Sam neutered? No, he struggles. Yvonne, how are you? Renee Hess. Love who you are. Love who you are. And do it wildly. Just be happy. Right. Yeah, they insert something in you, Renee. Be so appreciative. Nurture tenderness. Lady of the New Buds. Oh, that's beautiful. Diana. Oh, nurture tenderness for yourself, right? I just love who you are. Just step into that and be like, oh my gosh, can you imagine not being me? Like, how is that? No, you are absolutely amazing and beautiful. I absolutely love you. Okay, and with that, you guys, I do have work to do this morning. This was my fun time. If you are interested in the cruise, let me know. We can definitely get you hooked up with a deposit. We can get you hooked up with Pete so you can make a deposit and secure your room for the spirituals, the Spirit Heart Cruise that goes out December 8th, which is going to be so much fun. And yeah, we have just a lot of new things coming up. Next week we have class. Oh, this Sunday we have class with Jessie. So she's coming out of the broom closet class with Jessie at 8 p.m. on the membership. And then Monday, Michael. Who doesn't want to watch Michael? Michael's amazing. I don't know what it is about him, but he's just very captivating when he speaks. And then Angel with Crystal class on the 27th. And then we have book club on the 29th. So yay. So many wonderful things. I don't know what the book club is about. I'm going to have to, I think it's The Secret. We need to support Billy Ann and her book club, you guys. We really, really do. She does so much. You guys don't even understand how much Billy Ann does behind the scenes for the group. She really does. So and we all need to take that downtime. And yes, Pete is full of information on cruising. I call Pete and I go like this, you guys. This is just how I do it. I call him and I go, hey, Pete, I got 5 minutes to talk. I got 5 minutes. I'm between customers. I got between here and here. Here's my wiggle time. This is my Pete time. And then I move on. So it's important information to know. It is. Shannon's like, why did you not tell me? Oh, I'm sorry. Anyhow. Awesome. Awesome. I know we have at least 6 or 8 My Mystical Lifers already going. So you've always been this way. I've been this way too. Secretly. All right. Everybody, have a great day. Find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine because you are. And if Mr. Fry were here, he would say, may the light be with you always. And I will talk to you guys later. Okay. Bye.